I'm gonna just work tomorrow. Bump it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the New England Patriots. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Here's May. Now he's going to step up and run. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Douglas. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there and end up making the play.
Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Shedding the tackle. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. The slot man in motion right. Fake of the jet sweep, and now play action for Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
4 more yards. That's another Browns first down.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
4-yard line.
Here's Watson. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Come on, come on.
3.
Hey. Cowboy 80.
To throw is Watson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. 3rd and 5. Now it's Watson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this one is right through. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, May. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And they go play action with May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Patriots sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Open man, Kyle Williams has got it. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Finding Williams once more, complete. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll make it 2nd down. You look at this Browns defense. And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Looking to throw, May. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Henry. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 18. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet. as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one? And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to move back in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
In some phases of life, that's what's known as the quick response team. Down 3, they come right back with a big return. They want to at least tie this game up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And Diggs has it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's a gain of 11.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Torpedo!
To throw, it's May. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll throw with May. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing here is May. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line.
Brings up 4th down. Andres Borregales on for the Patriots field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st down, Cleveland.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Browns.
Watson now to throw. Right back to Njoku. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Watson looks to throw again. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run here with Jenkins. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Patriots have it. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. May going to give it to Henderson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's May. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Pass complete to Judy on the out route. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
At the Patriots' 33-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He gets this into the hands of Judkins. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. DeAndre Carter with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And wasn't it interesting that prior to this game, head coach told us, I saw this sitting in my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Off the play fake, here's May. It's complete to Diggs. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Patriots first down.
From the shotgun, May with it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here's May. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. In motion, the tight end.
18 Cardinal.
Back to throw, Watson. That's taken in by Bond. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Quick throw completed by Watson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
19.
A give up the middle. Judkins. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. His throw incomplete.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass caught by Henry. Look at the big fella go. And down right around the 37. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. An inside run with Jenkins. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 50, it's Watson. This one is complete to Jenkins. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now it's Watson. That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Watson. That is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jamari Thrash, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And a lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a full possession game.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's May. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Mac Hollins, 38 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Monte Mapu, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Watson's pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 48.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they go play action with May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
To the air, May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
From the gun, it's May. And that, incomplete. Daylight in front if he could have held on, but he didn't. So instead, it's 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. Just too much air on the ball, and that's a missed opportunity in a game where you don't have many opportunities left.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. May looking to run toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with May. And they hit him as he throws. A as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Browns drive about to get started. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
A give. Here's Judkins. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Watson. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Carter. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
To throw is Watson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense. Now Watson throws another interception. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
Left side caught by Diggs. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 3. A give for Henderson running to the right. And he's going to have the Patriots first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Open man, that's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Straight ahead, Henderson. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 38. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
To throw, it's May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drake May keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And that is taken in by Njoku. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back to throw, Watson. Checks it down to Jenkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. A shotgun snap for Watson. He gets this into the hands of Jenkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2 yards to go, second down. To the air yet again, Watson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And the Pats are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the 4th quarter. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's May. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Throwing here is May. Now he's going to step up and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
From the gun on third down is May. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that would be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Through the middle of the field. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 68 yards. Watson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns have broken our tie and have taken a fourth quarter lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
One of the most exciting plays in football. A kickoff return for a touchdown. And in all the excitement, let's not lose sight of the fact that now the pressure shifts to that snapper, holder, and kicker. This extra point is really important.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Okay, ready?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Carter. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All three timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. Now it's Watson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll come up first and 10 here.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. As his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. This is 1st and 10. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Not a bad game there, and it's okay to still run the football in this situation, but you got to be careful to not take too much time off the clock.
Back to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Douglas. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Here's 1st down. He'll look to throw. And Diggs has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's 3rd down at 5. Back to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Complete. It's Henry. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
That's crazy.
They'll throw with May. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Watson to throw. And that is incomplete.
Maybe looking for a flag, but they're not going to get one there. They took a shot, hoping to find a way to sneak into field goal range, but it's incomplete. And now with time almost gone, the task gets much more difficult.
A fun close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for New England, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.